Greetings, humans, greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, holy cow, people, Bear just escaped a major thunderstorm out there. It was booming and popping. Frogs were coming down from the heavens. Oh, it was just crazy out there. So, hopefully, knock on wood here, we've got a good internet connection and electricity. So those are two important things to have for a good show. Also helps to have a professional show with a bear, but you know that ain't gonna happen. Not today at least, not today. All right, people, we are doing part two of Bear's bookshelf. Going through the collection here just a little bit. I'll pop it on here real quick. Let's see if the camera still works and everything. There we are. There we go. Couple books. Whole stacks of books. We've got more stacks. Stacks upon stacks upon stacks of books, people. We'll get to that in just uno momento, people. But we got a couple things going on here, including, let's get into some campaign updates real quick. Real quick for you good people. By the way here, since we're just starting off here on the show, I wanted to thank everybody out there for at least checking out some of the shows that we are, videos that Bear's done here lately. We've done a couple box opens, and also the amazing story of stealing Solo down at the Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Some fun stuff out there. I know some people out there that watch the live shows have maybe seen some of that stuff, but, it's kind of made for people that might want to just watch the couple 5-10 minutes rather than the hour-long show, 2-hour-long show. God, I was looking at Well Red's channel, and I think he had a 6-hour show yesterday. I'm like, oh, that's a little much. That is a little much for Bear. Probably caught napping in between there. So, anyways, I want to thank everybody out there that checks it out. Bear's been going through all of the archive channels. Trying to get that updated here. We're pretty close, but, kind of listening into some of the shows and what's going on and everything. So, Beer's got kind of this, kind of asked the other day, kind of what's the show about and everything. Well, it's a little bit of just whatever the heck is on top of Bear's brain there. So, some days it's comics, some days it's food, some days it's other things as well. But, today, like we said, we're going to talk some books, but let's do some campaign updates first. Get that, I want to say out of the way, but let's check out what we've got here. Including from Uncle E out here. Doing just great with his red extermination. Just doing excellent out there. Let's see, what is it? $522,644. That's a golf clap there. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations to you, sir. But let's see. We don't have any CyberFrog updates, but we do. We do, people. You're gonna have to sing it with Bear here. That's right. We're talking about the ghosts of Matecumbe. The ghost of Matecumbe, people. From Graham Nolan, he says, more pages. Holy cow. Hey, Ghost Gang. Well, hopefully not for a couple more years. Fingers crossed here. Although it is starting to become hunting season, so Bear's getting a little apprehensive out there. The thunderstorms, hunters, it's a little bit of apprehensiveness for Bear here. Let's take a look at some of these beautiful pages. Beautiful pages that he has. There we go, 2 of them. He says, more pages done as the hurricane rages through Matecumbe in 1935. That's almost 100 years ago. Holy cow. There you are. So, very striking. I kind of like the background that he's kind of done through some of these pages. Border, I guess. The border behind some of the panels there. The panels look really interesting and really vibrant, including all the action that's going on there. But man, oh man, looking like some excellent stuff there, including that second page. That is a action-packed panels out there. It just goes to show you really don't need, I mean, you do, but you probably pretty well get the gist of the story that he's telling just in the panels here. I mean, we were talking last time, like Mike Miller, he has some kid bumping his head and he goes, ouch, and it's like you don't need to say ouch when you're bumping the head. I think it's pretty well knowledgeable there. So there you are, some good stuff. Good stuff from Graham. Let's see, does he have anything else? Going, gone, he says. Last chance. If you want to get any of these perks, because they're coming down for good this week, you only got a couple days left, people. So, let's see, don't miss out on your t-shirts, your challenge coins. Apparently Grant might kill you because you can become a ghost, a head sketch, and commission. So if you want any of those 5 things there, you better get to it this week. Anyways, he says, back to the board I go. Have a great weekend, friends. That's from G. I'm assuming a Graham. One would assume a Graham out there. So yeah, there you go. Some great looking pages. Looking pretty good. P Money says, greetings, Bear. Me and the 2 little ones are outside enjoying watermelon. That is the fruit of the summer. Is it a fruit? I'm pretty sure it's a fruit. God, I hope it's not a vegetable. Bear's been tricked all these years. No, excellent. Excellent watermelon, yes indeed. That will definitely cool you off. You weren't here at the very beginning, P-Money, but man oh man, we're dodging thunder showers out here. It is, hopeful that Bear can continue with the show here. We've got our claws crossed. Where's the book, says Grant. Books don't have pictures. What? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Well, we've got all the books. We've got the continuation here of all the books. Let's see, where is it here? There we go. All of the books. These are just stacks that he's got right now. We haven't even gotten to the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 stacks of books that Beer has. So we'll get into that. Uno momento here. Uno momento. But let's go back here. Get some campaign updates, including from if Bear can find it, do the thing with the thing. Bear, come on, man. Come on. I thought, wait a minute. Do we have another one? Hold on 1 second. I believe Bear is out of. No, that's it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's continue because we've got some stuff from Angry Aaron out here. Angry Aaron. That would be. Where is my Angry Aaron? Hold on. There we go. There is our Angry Aaron Lopresti. One of Bear's favorites. Oh man, I tell you. If he ever does sell some of the pages here, Bear would love to get a claw on the Angry Aaron here. Anywho, from Aaron Lopresti. He says the Wraith of God, Blood Hunters, is almost there. Almost there? Almost here? Almost there. Well, we'll go with it. Hey, everyone. Hey, Aaron. Today marks the day that all of the black and white artwork for Wraith of God Blood Hunters is complete. The Garbage Man backup story is lettered, approved, and ready to go. The Nightclub backup story is complete. With the letterer right now, the Kid Carter backup story has 8 pages of coloring and lettering left to do. Oh, wow, they are just knocking stuff out here. The main event, the Wraith of God Blood Hunter story, is fully colored and being lettered right now. I still have to put together the letters page and the bulletins page and the title pages, but we're almost finished. He says, my goal is to have the book finished and ready for the printers by the first week of September. That's coming up. I tell you, people, the whole August has just flown by. Bear literally lost like 2 weeks down in Tampa. Help spread the word, not because he was abducted by aliens. Not at all. Well, maybe not. Bear hears that maybe the Malaysia flight that disappeared years ago was aliens. Bear had on good authority it was a black hole, but that's a whole other deal. Anyways, help spread the word if you can that the book is almost finished and only a short time remains to order. Get on it, people. Thank you all for your continued support of this project and help in making it possible. He says, let's talk soon. Well, you talk. Bear just kind of repeats it, but there we go. We'll talk. We'll talk, Aaron. Yes, we will. Anyways, go check out Wraith of God. Also, Graham's book. It's coming quickly done here. So two great books here to look forward to. All right, including also, if Beer can find it here. Oh, come on, Beer. We'll just stick up the Angry Aaron thing, and I think that'll just do it for the rest of the show here. No, we've got stuff from Shane Davis. Shane Davis. If Beer was not a professional, he might say something different, but Beer, well, he pretends to be a professional on the weekends. Axcend, Level Up is live. Hello at 9 Lives Comics. By the by, thankfully, Uncle E is doing better, doing well. Had a little bit of a health scare this past weekend. Very it's like, oh goodness, but they had to delay for I think a day there. Were they gonna launch? Were they gonna launch Monday or was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday that they were supposed to launch the Axcend campaign. Axcend. They're supposed to do that Monday. Sunday. Ended up getting delayed until Monday for health reasons from Uncle E out there. Bear keeps trying to tell him it's Pilates, Uncle E. Pilates, not pie and lattes. Come on, gotta get it straight here. Got to get it straight. Anyways, Axcend Level Up is live. Hello, 9 Lives Comics supporters and t-shirt owner, sir. Axcend Level Up Volume 1 has been live for 22 hours and we've crossed 52K. Congratulations. This would not have been possible without you, so thank you. Back on 9 Lives Comics and back on Indiegogo. You can get either or there. Right now, you have a little under 2 hours to get the 24-hour exclusive cover featured Rain and Dog. I believe that's this one right here. Oh, I should have brought this one in. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom out here. There we go. A little bit better there. There we are. Kane and Dog. There's the dog in the background. Pretty cool. So that is the 24-hour covers. And this... Let's see, when did Bear get this? This might be gone. Let's see, they launched on Monday. This might have came in on Tuesday, so it might be over with, people. Apologize. Once the first 24 hours is up, all tiers with the 24-hour cover will be gone. Might already be. If you signed up for the Axcend pre-launch list and didn't get your secret tier emails, check your promotions and spam folders for it. Thank you for supporting us. We look forward to bringing you more awesome books from the world of 9 Live Comics. And Shane Davis, not Shaved Anus. That's unprofessional. Unprofessional out there. Looks like a good cover. Looks like a pretty good cover. Hopefully, maybe they might offer that in a future campaign or a future issue. We'll see. Probably not, but you never know. Never know. Good to see Chris out here. Great to have you, sir. Great to have you. P-Money says, I just watched your stealing solo video. Jealous? Oh, that was great. That was... I'm just on a lark. Like, what the hell am I going to do with a stealing solo blank back cover? Let's get some signatures on there. Jealous, you got up and close and personal with Irene. And her lovely, legendary bootay out there. Legendary. Yes, indeed. Irene, nice lady. Didn't know much about her going into it. I know she had been on a number of the ComicsGate channels and everything. Just didn't know much. It's kind of weird when you watch. When you watch somebody else on YouTube, you get to know that person, but it's not reciprocal, So I mean, anyways, didn't know her that much, but got to know her down there. Very cool lady. First time Bear got to see her was they were dressed up in leather, ready to go to the dungeon over there. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. You had to be in Tampa Bay. To see what was going on with all that. All right, did I have another one? Did we have another? We did. We had one more, people. One more. That's from the great, and Bear doesn't say that lightly, the great Kevin Sharp, people. Colors. Here's a pic from another page of colors for the book. Next weekend, I'll post the supplemental cover pics. So there you are. There is some Dragon Guard. Again, another book that's taken a very long time. Unfortunately, Kevin had some health issues and a couple other things there, so we're wishing Kev all the best out there. Go ahead, take care of your health first, and then the book. The book will come, sir. The book will come. Yes, indeed. So there's Kev. Let's see, was there another one? God, Beer has a stinking suspicion here. Oh, shoot, the Indiegogo stuff. I didn't bring that up. It was so confusing. Evidently, if you bought your boy Zach's book, Jawbreakers, what was the name of it? Contingency. If you got that, apparently you're going to get a Kenneth Roke cord. What was this? Hold on, where was it? A poster or something like that. Free pinup. So I think a number of people bought it, and then he ran into tax reasons or something. I don't know. And they're all free. So there you go. There you go. Go check out your Indiegogo stuff if you did end up purchasing it. You'll get a refund, and we'll be able to redo it. There was another one as well. There was another one. Oh, all right. There we go. From Mike. Very, very brief. Or I should say, Shad out there. He says, "Aye, we're making progress. Printing, well and truly underway. Hopefully not much longer now. Exclamation point." So that was it. That was it, and your boy Zach out there. So there you go. There you go. All right, let me clear the deck for more excitement. More excitement. There we go. P Money says, "Oh wow, I even paid for a Kevin Sharp original drawing with my Dragon Guard. Very cool. I forgot I was still waiting for it. Poor guy. The poor thing out there. What the hell? What am I doing here? What is going on here? There's that. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on with the OBS here, but there you go. There you are. You get to see Beer's OBS and all the friggin' screens and scenes and blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Anywho, people. Anywho, let me bring up the chat here. There we go. Just kind of jump through maybe just a couple headlines here, but a couple funny things that we had, including why it's not. Oh, for crying out loud! 1 second here, people. Professional show, yada yada yada. There we go. Does that work? There we go. There we go. From the Drive out there and Nico Dementia. Excuse me, Damada out there. Driver's ed instructor fired after crashing into the school building. Whoops-a-doodle. Whoops-a-doodle. Didn't want that to push the wrong pedal. The wrong pedal there. You gotta push the one off to the left there, not the one off to the right. Yeah. Sometimes get those confused, but there you go. You just don't want to. You don't want to be the instructor at the driving school and drive through the store there. Oi. Anyhow, let's see. Moving on. Founding into comics, is James Gunn lying to everyone? Yes, he is. There you go. I saved you from an article there. Everything we've been talking about is true out here, people. Is true. All right, and finally, we've got, for Bounding into Comics here, a Dark Horse Comics writer. Help Bear out with this. Christoph Bogox? Bogox. We'll go with that. What the hell? Christoph. Oh, I'm self-important. It says you can't have a career in mainstream comics and be part of ComicsGate. Oh, no. Oh, my dreams. Oh, they've been dashed. Oh, man, says Christoph. Oh, well. A Dark Horse Comics writer, Christoph. I'm just going to call him Christoph. Recently declared that comic book writers and artists cannot have a career in mainstream comics and be part of ComicsGate. I'm assuming he's a writer? Yeah, writer there, because I'm looking at this cover and I'm like, Looks like it was put together in like a couple hours. Christoph, who saw his Under Kingdom graphic novel get published at Dark Horse Comics in April, took to Twitter. Twitter, oh boy, the joy of Twitter. Let's find out what he has to say here. Let's find out together, people. P-Money says, I wasn't convinced before, but well, if Christoph says, then I must be true. It says so, rather. Then it must be true. It's true. It's gotta be true. Where's my cup? Gotta grab a drink here. Anywho, Christoph says, it worries me how many new creators think that they can be part of... he asterisk outs ComicsGate? Really? I guess we can't say that on Twitter. You're not going to get banned or anything, for crying out loud. Be part of ComicsGate and still have a career in mainstream. Oh no. You can't. Simple as that. Other creators and editors aren't going to hire anyone associated with a group responsible for abusing them and their co-workers, rather. Co-workers. Well, Bear has one simple answer to that. Let me get to it real quick. Why does it keep doing that? Get off that. There we go. Bear has one answer to that, which would be $522,000 in what, about a month and a half? A month and a half here, we'll say. More or less. So there you go, sir. I'm sure Ethan is really just heart-stricken that he can't go back to either DC or Marvel out there. Poor guy. The poor guy out there. Anywho, Christoph continues on here. Continues on with his rabble-rousing. Let's see. He says, it worries me how many new creators... Oh, no, I already read that. Let's see. This is real, literal advice I had to give to an indie creator who was, quote, surprised to hear ComicsGate. Wait a minute, you just put in ComicsGate. Let's see. It was controversial. Don't act dumb. It's... Oh, for crying out loud. Beer's not going to go there. It's effing obvious what the movement is about. It's about hats. About hats. And you know, as Bear says, ComicsGate is a collection of foodies and alcoholics who sometimes talk about comics. That's what the movement's about. And not getting in with the cancel culture. No one is going to buy that you simply didn't know. Oh, like the freaking Holocaust or something like that. Anywho, I got put in his place here by Uncle E, who says, it's about protesting political discrimination in comics. If you didn't know, now you know. Hashtag ComicsGate. And you didn't put any little asterisks in there whatsoever. Whatsoever out there. Continuing on, let's see. He says, go back to it here. Let's see, where is it? Former DC comic artist Marcus Miller, look at there, revealed to Delving into Comics that DC does indeed have a blacklist. They don't publicize this stuff, he says. They try to go around and saying there's no such thing as a blacklist. But I talked to Brian Augustine, because he was my editor at the time, but he told me point blank, he's like, oh yeah, there's a blacklist. Editors love putting people on the blacklist at DC. Back in 2018, Miller was initially banned from the Grand Rapids Comic-Con after the convention announced their banning of Mr. Miller. Marvel artist Mike Dideo offered praise for taking such action. Okay, good for you. Dideo would later encourage his followers to attend the convention because it was ComicsGate free. Oh, wow. I want to give a great shout out to the folks down there at the Tampa Bay Comic-Con for inviting all of us rabble-rousers and hat group aficionados to come on down and enjoy the sun and also the heat, but more importantly, all the fun that we had down there. You'll appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yada, yada, yada. Former DC and Marvel writer Chuck Dixon, Dicks out for Dixon, also told Bounding into Comics that these comic book publishing companies blacklist individuals for their personal, religious, or political beliefs. He said, a lot of great talent is either unemployed or underemployed because of either their religious or political beliefs. Their personal beliefs, the blacklist, are very real and a lot of careers have been damaged. And as bad as this kind of discrimination is, the effect of silencing other creators who fear for their livelihood is even more far-reaching. Yeah, they're making examples. It's intimidation, pure and simple, a radical core of far-left editors and publishers forcing their ideologies on the creator community as well as readership. He goes on, most damaging in the long term is the hiring of staff and assigning of freelancers based on their political beliefs rather than any kind of merit. The result is the current crop of, frankly, mediocre efforts from companies like, where was it here? Like this. Like, man, this looks... maybe if it was given away for free, I guess, but, man, that looks not bueno. Not bueno at all. That used to be the industry leaders. It's hard to find even a competently written and drawn comic, let alone anything that could be called exemplary examples of the medium. Here we go. And there are his Hunter, Ninja, and Bear. Mr. Dixon, you owe Bear 10%. You owe Bear 10% out there. But he will take it in salmon. In salmon out there. So anyway, that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool out there. Pretty cool. There's Uncle E. Heather. Wow, she's got some... I guess in the apocalypse there is a lack of shorts out there. Unfortunately, she found the shortest pair of shorts out there, unfortunately. You need a little bit more length, but... when you're battling bees with a machete, you take the shorts that you can get. You take the shorts that you can get out there. So there you go. There's Uncle E. What do you make of Christoph's appearing to confirm ComicsGate blacklist exists among a number of more prominent American comic book publishing companies? So what? They're all going broke. Who cares? I mean, if your lifelong dream was to draw Batman or Superman or whatever, yeah, that's terrible. You don't want to close down avenues for people that are great artists out there. But I think we've got a number of great talent on our side over here. That's just doing a bang up job. When Bear was down at the convention, one of the things that he was thinking was, you're on the side of good. You're on the side of righteousness. I don't want to say righteousness so much, but on the good side of things, it's not. Nobody was down there like rubbing their hands. How can we plot and scheme to get rid of so and so and whatnot? It was like, what can we do to better everything? How can we make this bigger? And how can we bring more people down? And how can we include more people? And da 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 da. So, yeah, Mr. Christoph is not very smart. Beer's just gonna say. Not very smart. Oh, pardon me, Peabody. He says, don't call it Twitter. Call it X. Saying the T word is like saying Voldemort. Oh, God, did I say that? Oh, well. Giant insects are coming. What do we do? Quick, get my pants and scissors. My pants and scissors. Here we are. Well, Bear actually has a very good answer here for Mr. Christoph, but I need to turn on some lights here, people. So let's go ahead. Oh, let me bring that back up. Gosh dang it. Sorry, people. Minimize that. There we go. You can enjoy Heather as Bear turns on some lights and gets everything going. You can have some lights, camera, and of course action, people. That's the most important part. All right, talk amongst your shelves. Come on, man. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. In the neighborhood for Bear. Yes, indeed. Alright, so we are on part 2. Part 2. He had so many books. So many books, people, that need to break it up. Break it up into 2 parts here. Because, where is it? Here we are. Because there was just so gosh darn much that Bear had to get through here to get everything going here. So if you weren't here the last time, we've got a stack here of books that Bear needs to read. So like Runner. Let's see, who had that in frame? There we go. Runner. Let's see. Bear never read. I can't believe it. Never read number 3 of Graveyard Shift there. Probably because it wasn't Malin drawing it. I just figured, it wasn't the same. Gosh darn it. Cerberus, a bunch of Narwhal stuff. So let's see. Cerberus, the Compendium, gosh, what do you call that? The writing book that he had. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. And, of course, let's see, I think this was Cave Slave and Von Klaus's book. So there we go. There is that stack. Mr. Christoph, if he's listening out there, this stack right here is all the books that Bear is giving away to the local library. So, not only are the comics side of things doing really well, we're also getting the word out there, people. Getting the word out to people, so. Anyway, so there is that. So we've got, the only thing that Bear might do differently is he found, going through all this stuff here. Oh, let me put back up the chats here. Sorry, people. There we go. He found a, oh gosh, got a bunch of stuff on there. Come on, Bear. The Earthbound number 2, in floppy. It's a floppy version, so I might switch out the Earthbound hardcover with the floppy, because Bear gave, the last time, Earthbound number 1, he gave him a floppy, so I think that would kind of go together. Oh, they were talking about, oh gosh, Bear never got it, but, talking about the last time. Nosferatu. I forgot to get that one from Narwhal. That is the one that Bear is probably missing. I think that's the only one that Bear's missing. Anywho, so let's go through it. So we've got Earthbound. $4.99. I need to go back and double check. Oh, you people can't see that. I'm reading off of this stuff right here. Let's see. $4.99. One or two of these others might have, issues taking it to the library, so I got to go through it, make sure there's no, really, really bad stuff or nudity or anything like that. So, Is This You? Impossible Stars, so Dick's out for Dixon there. Jawbreaker's God King. Another Dixon book, there we go. Starblades. Graveyard Shift. USA Assassin, and of course, CyberFrog. Uh-oh, is it raining? It is raining, people. We will see how long Bear stays on air here. This might be kind of interesting. All right, let me make some room. Make some room here for you good people, because we do have stacks. Oh. Upon stacks of books. Ah, good lord. All right, so we were talking about. God, Bear needs a drink here. He's been driven to drink. Our beer today is being sponsored by, that would be Proof Brewing Company. If you need proof that your beer is good, go to Proof Brewing Company. There we go. Oh, it's a lager. Okay. I should have made it a little bit colder. All right, I'm sorry. Let's see. Giant insects are coming. What do we do? Oh, I already read that. Let's see. I always wonder where Bear that steals electricity from his shows. Well, they have the underground utility, and Bear just kind of taps into it from the cave there. So, ha ha, suckers. On the last episode of Bear's Bookshelf, we just talked about that. And now part 2. Bear's evil villain laugh. That's true. That's true. Well, actually, no, it would be a good person. I don't know. Whatever. We'll go with villain. Why not? What the hell? In their minds, we are villains. So let's just accept that. We'll accept it. Now that's a sight. A bear walking into a library and handing books with nudity in it. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to do that. So, anyways, we were talking, and we've got the whole stack here, people. I might not go through everything. Well, let's just go through everything. What the hell? Monster Hunt. Let's see. Can we see it? There we go. Monster Hunt from Mike. Actually, this does a. It's like 2. So let's see if we can do this here. There we are. So it's got like 2 of them that go together there. There's Monster Hunt. There we go. Another one. There we go. I believe this was part of like the secret tier or something along those lines. Monster Hunt. I believe this was Elliot Fernandez. Wait, no, hold on. Colored by Kyle Ritter. Oh, it is Elliot. Yeah, I just had to make sure. I saw the critter thing on there, and I'm like, holy cow. Very cool. So there's that. Good. Cool. Let's see. Monster Hunt number 2 wasn't really a bit. I thought the first one was a whole lot better. Monster Hunt 2. I like Weldon's art. I like Weldon's art. The story was just. I Bear didn't understand much of the story there. So there's that. There's another cover. Kind of like the black and white version. So there's that. That one. Elliot Fernandez, black and white. There we go. I got an extra one here, so that'll probably go. That'll go to the library. What the heck? Why not? There we are. Let's see. The black and white version. Who did this one? Was it Kelsey? I don't see a signature. I think this was Kelsey, if Bear remembers correctly. There's that one. And of course, the black and white version. The black and white version of it. So we'll go ahead. I gotta start it. Yeah, well, there we go. So we'll take one of those to the library since some of these where Mike sends Bear stuff. Well, little Timmy stuff out there. Like he'll get on the Monster Hunt. I got an extra one of Mike's cover, but I didn't get the colored version of Elliot's cover. So we got an extra one of this. So we'll go ahead and put that one out there. Probably want to keep the set together, even though I'm missing the one book there. I'd rather sell it like in a package rather than just individually. I'd hate to break that up. All right, we're gonna put this. There we go. Put it right there, people. P-May says, I enjoyed Monster Hunt 1 better, it seems, to fit more Lonestar fighting with Jawbreakers than with Bigfoot Bill. Yeah, I know that, it was a little supernatural and stuff like that in the first book, but yeah, you're right. The Jawbreakers, it was a much better fit. They were at loggerheads to begin with. They also did Graveyard Shift. Graveyard Shift was part of that as well, so I don't know, probably had to do with a little bit of falling out with Jon Malin out there, but yeah, there we go. There we are. A whole bunch of Lonestars. That Bear has here. For example, Bear's already given Lonestar to the library there, so they've already got one. The old classic ComicsGate collection cover there. The infamous one out there. Let's see. It's got Lonestar. It's got Jawbreakers. I'm not sure who the horse was. I believe this is the very first one that had CyberFrog along with Actually, I think this is the very first cover with CyberFrog on it in ComicsGate, so there you go. I forget some of the other ones. Red Rooster. I think something to do with Tim Lim, if Bill remembers correctly, so anyways, kind of interesting. Interesting cover there. Interesting cover there. There's another one. Here we go. Here's the number 2. The number 2. So, like, for example, you got the Jon Malin cover. You remember when Jon Malin used to hang out with Mike Miller? Good days. Good old days back then. Way back when. Kind of like that one. You got the black and white version. Pretty cool. Probably, I again hate to break these up, but I might take this one to the library. Might do that one there. I'll think about that one. Black and white, of course. There's that one. The Ethan cover. Remember when Ethan used to hang out with Mike Miller? Good times. Good times. I actually like this cover. Really do. Really do. It's got some, Critter did the color on there, so, I do like it. I think it's a really good cover. I think it's a good cover. Actually, you get a better look at it on the black and white. There you go. Kind of like the black and white. Although, Kyle Ritter does a great job. Don't get me wrong. And then they did the, what was this called? Not Sound of Music. Which one am I thinking of? I forget. Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind. There we go. It took Bear a second, so there you go. Interesting thing there. And finally, do we take these to the local library or not? That is the question. That would be the Magnificent 7. Magnificent 7. Magnificent 7 there, so. I don't know if that is library material or not, especially when you're trying to, they're a hate group, we can't have those comics in the local library there. There's the other one there. There you go. With Dean Cain. Dean Cain. Apparently Mike has a man crush on Dean Cain. Man crush. And of course, you got the cards as well. You got the cards. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that one very well. It's Cain and White. Cain and White. Beer is still waiting for his hand-drawn Cain and White card, which he never received. That Mike was supposed to draw instead, and Mike evidently forgot about it. So, I don't know. We might never get that card. That might be $100 that just got flushed down the drain. Ka-flush. Alright, let's see. We'll do art. Since we're talking about art, let's do some art here. Oh, thump. Let's see. The horse is part of Rainbow Brute. I did not know that. Okay. Wow. That's a deep cut. That is a very, very deep cut there. Very cool. Driven bear to drink. To drink, people. Alright, anyways, let's see, can we take, we'll take one of these out. I got these in, like a Ziploc bag here. I don't know why. I think just to keep them all together. There's like 4 or 5 of them here. From the great art, that'd be the great art T-Bear out there. From one bear to another. Gosh, I forget who did all the covers here, so Bear apologizes here. But he got a number of artists to do covers for Chrono Mechanics. So there we go, there's that one. There's that one. Again, I forget who, I think Art did that one, if Bear remembers correctly. Lopresti out here. So there we go, awesome, Aaron. And, gosh, I'm trying to remember who did the cover on here. That one, but, there we go. So, if Bear remembers correctly, he's got 2. So this should be the the other stack of them in here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's the traditional cover. There we are. So one of these will go. Not all the, look at all the swag that you got with it. Holy cow, there's a lot of swag. But, yeah, at least one of these will go. At least one of these will go. So there we are. Get out of the way. There we are. Just stacking them up here, people. Just stacking them up. Here, we'll put this one. Lonestar going to the library, because poor Mike Miller, what a hater out there. What a hater that Lonestar's going there. One of these books will go. Chrono Mechanics. Get this out of the way. There we go. There we are. And of course, this has already been given to the local library there, but the original black and white. Well, the reprint of the black and white. I actually got the original right here, which is pretty funny. You can tell ComicsGate kind of started out. So this is probably one of the first ones, first couple books that Berg got. I thought this was pretty interesting. He doesn't live there anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and show it. But I wouldn't show it if he lived there anymore. But I thought it was pretty neat where it had the, can we focus? The Merry Christmas from Hack Shack Studios. I thought that was pretty funny. There you are. I think he's in Texas now, but there you are. There you are. See the Merry Christmas? There's a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It was a Merry Christmas for Bear that year. With the whole collection of black and white stuff. So, like you said, the legendary swag that he had. Let's see, can we see that? So you got like a patch. You got a patch, a couple buttons. Oops. Another patch there. There we go. More buttons. Here we go. Here's the patches we can show. There we go. You got the black and white. There we go. Black and white patch. Pretty cool. I like this one. This one is pretty cool. Got the what is it? MI6? MI10. MI10. I apologize. The MI10 Task Force. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. A little sticker to go along with it. So yeah, a whole bunch of swag. A bunch of swag there. Of course, you got the reprint of black and white. Can we see that? There we go. Black and white. The original. The OG. The OG. Black and white. I think he offered this on his Black and White 2 campaign, and it got snatched up really quickly. So there is that. I think it had some ads and stuff like that in there from Image, so pretty cool. Yeah, Image. There we go. Can we see that? There we go. Pretty cool. Did he sign it? Yeah, he did sign it. Very cool. So there's that. And, oh gosh, they're going everywhere. People. One of the other legendary covers. There you go. Alright, what dropped here? Hold on. Another bag there. And if that wasn't enough, people. And this was at the time when, art had just come into ComicsGate, and he was taking a little bit of time doing his stuff, so not a whole lot of people got the original black and white and the original campaign there. So you missed out on some good stuff like original artwork here. So I don't want to say this was cheap, but the prices that he's selling his original artwork now, it's definitely increased in price. So we've got a hold of this. Reed Blackett looking out over the prison yard that has Whitney in it, and he's about to go rescue her. So there you go. You see that? Great line work. There from RT Beer. The other beer out there. Alright, man, oh man, I am making a mess, people. Beer is just a messy animal. What can I tell you? What can he say, people? You don't ever say, oh, what, that beer was so clean. No, they say, that beer made a mess. Made a complete mess of everything. So, anywho, looking forward to the get everything? Oh, the plastic bag. Looking forward to Black and White number 2. Hopefully coming out, hopefully before Christmas. We'll see. We shall see, people. Here we go. Oh, holy cow. Another box. A thump. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see. I had no idea he offered the original Black and White comic. That's a really good find there, Beer. Yeah, I tell you. I mean, if kind of early on ComicsGate, you can go around and find some really good deals that are not around anymore. Yeah, that comic, I believe, it was part of his like '90s pack. He sold it on the first one, obviously, and then sold it in the second campaign. If Beer remembers correctly, like the first day that pack was completely sold out. I think he had maybe 10 or 20 or something. So that got completely sold out. So I don't even think that he has any more of those. So yeah, pretty rare, people. Pretty rare. Oh, there you go, P-Money. I made sure to get a Black and White right away. I was an Art T. Bear fan since the death of Superman. Actually, Bear's first video that he did, I don't know if it was the very first YouTube video that Bear put out, but the very first video that Bear did was the Oodles of Doodles, his sketchbook. So he had Superman and Wonder Woman and all the great characters there. So yeah, some good stuff there from Art. Good stuff. Except he thought that it was coming from Hack Snack Studios, not Hack Shack Studios. He was really disappointed that there wasn't any salmon out there. All right, so here we go. Here's another good one to be able to give away. The old local library. Oh man, people! He gave away number 1, the premium one, not the regular one that you're gonna see here, but the premium of number 1, and it was like, oh god, and it was number 2, and it was like a really low number. I was like, oh Christ. I mean, like 65 or something like that. I was like, oh gosh darn it. But anyways, one of Bear's favorites out here, that would be the Maiden Knuckle Bomb. So I got a pack of 5 of these, so this is definitely going to the local library here. There we go. There we are. Like he said, he's got number 1 there, the original OG number 1 there. Lucky kids, they got their Jon Malin books, they got their frickin' Kyung Lee books. I mean, all sorts of stuff, all sorts. So let's see, this was Bellmaid number 2 regular, so the same one that you saw. Let's see, let me try to find. There's Bellmaid number 1. That would help. I don't know why I kept them. I think Kyung Lee does a really great job with his packaging. So, I think you see his sticker on there. And of course, they do not bend. Very, very important there. Very important there. Let's see, this should be number 1. Let's see, can I get to it? Can we get to it, people? I think we can. There we are. So yeah, this one, 515 is this one right here. So there you are. One of these is at the local library. Lucky kids. Gosh darn it. Of course they had I like the little print that he had here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Come on back, Kyung. Come on back. We miss you. We miss you, buddy. We miss you dearly. Anyways, a number of those books. Let's see. Try and find number 2 for you people. Let's get this out of the way. Wait. Let's see. Okay, that's 2. 1 and 2. Let's do this one. Or did I tape it off? No, I didn't tape it off. That's good. That's a good. Yeah, because this one had the standee. Came in there. Battle Maiden standee. If you put it up on your bookshelf somewhere. Have her looking back at you. Oh, I thought maybe there was something on the back there. No, it's just the same. You can't look at Battle Maiden's booty, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So anyways, this is... Yeah, okay, so Kyung, what he did was, he did something called the regular version and the premium versions. This is number 2. See that? Number 2 premium. So this is, was it square? It's not square, but it's got better paper and it's got a better cardstock on there. So there's that one, and of course, the very rare, and you really need it, kind of a little understand the story a little bit better. But the supplemental. So it's got a number of great stuff there that Kyung Lee did as far as world building and story building goes. Oh, I'm sorry, people. I am making a bunch of noise here, aren't I? Apologize about that. Got the old microphone right up against it here. So there is that. And he saw number 1 there, so we don't need to see that. But yeah, there we go. Number 2, headed to the local library. Congratulations, kids. Congratulations. Oh, by the way, why he didn't stick with him. Come on, Tug. Why he didn't stick with him. One of Bear's favorite videos. One of his top videos that he really liked was doing the review of the case of the umbrella. Littlest umbrella there. So that's Kyung Lee doing his Kyung Lee stuff there. Pretty cool. Never got the second, or might have been the third one. I forget how many he did, but no Kyung Lee, no dinero from Bear. So there we go. That's the Kyung Lee collection. Good old Kyung. He did a great job. He did a great job with shipping. Early on, Bear said Battle Maiden was one of the best ComicsGate books out there. Not only because it was a good book, but also because he fulfilled in time, and his shipping was excellent. Did an excellent job. You saw the boxes that it came in and everything. Do not bend. You know, all the Matecumbe comic stickers and everything. I think a lot of people took notice of that book and kind of, okay, I need to put stickers on mine, or I need to do a better job at shipping, and yada yada yada. So there you go. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, says P-Money. The one I have in the back of a comics box hidden from my wife. It's not that subjective. It's fine. It's actually a pretty good, I think the ladies could get into the Battle Maiden. I don't think it's a male, dominated or male, centric book. I think it's kind of both. I think it's both. We're all 3 here in 2023. All the 57 different genders up there. 57. Making Bear drink here. Oops, there we go. Gotta watch out for the claws. Got to watch out for the claws. Alright, okay, we did that one. Aha! There's more! Oh my god. Bear's back is just breaking. That would be from Grande. I need to add this to the stack here of, I bet you this is Joe Frankenstein. Pardon me, people. There we go. Taped it up from there. Oh, of course he taped it up again. I forgot about it. There we go. Yes, it is Joe Frankenstein. Joe Frankenstein, part 1 and part 1. So two different covers there. I need to read this. That is going on the reading pile here. The reading pile. As he says, you got to check out 1 and 2 before you check out the ghost there. So that's just another cover. Still waiting on number 2. Or did Bear order it? Gosh, Bear might not have ordered that. Little Timmy, I'm sorry. Little Timmy might not have ordered it. God dang it, Little Timmy. How dare you, sir? How dare you? From Awesome Aaron. We're just talking about this. There we go. Look at it here. Wraith of God. Wraith of God. I would probably say the best book of last year. So best book of 2022. So, let's see. Did I have? Let's see. Got that one. We got this one. I like that cover. Pretty cool. But I tell you, Bear's favorite cover. Bear's favorite is probably that one. I like that one. Pretty cool. What does it say? Wind strikes the wolf. Wind strikes the wolf. I really like that cover. That's a pretty cool one. Pretty cool one. And let's see, what else? Oh, it's just a print for the Blood Hunters books. So there's that. There is that one. And kids, congratulations. You get a Wraith of God. Wraith of God. There we go. Headed to the library. Headed to the library. Because you know what? That's what hate groups do, is we send free comics to the local library. Because we're a bunch of haters out here. That's what we do. There we go. There we are. Haunted Pizza. Let's see which one this might be. Pardon the sound, people. Oh, we were just talking about this. So, yes, there we go. Inglorious Rex. Inglorious Rex. Got all the swag on the back there. And of course, that would be Inglorious Rex. There you go. Alright, kids. Congratulations. Congratulations. You get Inglorious Rex. Oops, sorry. Sorry, people. Oh, get rid of that. That's thing with the thing. Is this the last one? God, this better be the last one. Oh no, there's another stack. Oh, for crying out loud. There's a whole other stack of Clint Stoker stuff. Clint Stoker. Definitely not a book that you want to take to the local library here. That would be Cash Grab. You probably don't want to take Cash Grab to the local library out there. Not that Cecil's a bad writer or anything like that, but they got a little bit of, nudity and drug use, fleeing from the law. Probably not the best stuff that you want to tell people out there is, hey, go check out Cash Grab at the local library. I think that and the Magnificent Seven, that would both get Bear kicked out. Get kicked out of the local library out there. Let's see, including. Oh, there we go. There's a Cecil right there. Love it. I brought this down to Tampa, but it was like, okay, do I get Cecil to sign it again? Like, how does that work? Of course, he's got the little penis eye on his chest there, his hairs. I saw what you're doing there, Cecil. I saw what you're doing there. And of course, the old dirt worm. But actually, this was really good. This is. You could probably take this to the local. There's some issues there with it, but more or less, kind of a kid story. A kid story out there. Which, by the by, okay, just to let people know out there, I hadn't planned on getting Cash Grab. Again, it was advertised ahead of time. You will never get this book. So it's like, okay, why would I buy the book? But the reason Bear ended up getting the book is because Doug wanted to get Cash Grab banned off of Indiegogo. So it was like, all right, we're getting the tier with the dirt worm and the head sketch and all that other stuff. So, Doug, congratulations. You're a great salesman for other people. for other people out there. So there's Cash Grab. All right. Check out the chat here. Let's see. I'm not sure which one Bear wants to do. But one of them will be fatal. Out there. Clint Stoker. I liked the black and white ones, so I might do the regular or maybe this cover here. One of those there. All right, let me get back to the chat. It is all P-Money all of the time. All of the time. He says, how can I show my hate today? I know. Go to my local library. Genius. There you go. You can't bring Cash Grab to the library. But what about Dirtworm Dog? I might go through it again. I only got one copy. So the sort of thesis, the theme behind it is if Bear has an extra copy. Oh boy, here comes the rain. If Bear has an extra copy, like Inglorious Rex over here, that one's going to the local library. Beer still needs to read Joe Frankenstein, so that's not going just yet. But yeah, I tell you, people, we got quite a stack. Let's go through it again. Earthbound. Is This You? 499. Impossible Stars. Jawbreakers. Starblades. Yar. Graveyard Shift. CyberFrog coloring book. I'm pretty sure all the kids will like the Chrono Mechanics book. Inglorious Rex, Wraith of God, Battle Maiden, is there another one? Lonestar, and what was the other one? Monster Hunt. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... Oh, did I miss one? USA Assassin. We'll see. 16, 17, 18 freaking books going to the local library, people. Yeah, that's quite a number of books there that are headed out to let other people enjoy them. You know, Bear could just, he's looking around and has them all in boxes and everything and stored away. Actually, it was a complete mess, and Bear actually organized it here into the little boxes and everything. But they're just sitting around. They're just sitting around, people. Hopefully they're going to increase in value. One of Bear's comments on Uncle E's stream, where he was talking about his health, there was, I wanted CyberFrog to increase in value, but not like that. Not like that. But hopefully some of these books will offset some of that, and as long as Bear breaks even, it's fine. It's fine for him. So that's all that we need. But there we go. Quite a bit. So Mr. Christoph out there. Let's use this video as an example of what a horrible, horrific hate group ComicsGate is, that we're literally giving away books to the local library. So Bear encourages you to do that as well. Yes, indeed. All right, let me just double check here, because it is coming down. It's coming down pretty good here. So Bear might wrap it up before it gets wrapped up for Bear here. So let's see. P-Money. Chris, gonna say hi to Chris, and Grant as well. We always appreciate the new folks coming out. By the way, the archive channel, we're just getting back into the groove here. Hopefully have everything updated and everything by next year. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. But next week. Yeah, we'll have it done next year. No worries. Just take some time. Don't worry about any of that stuff. But next week, hopefully have everything back in order and back up and running. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying some of the videos, whether the Tampa Bay Comic-Con videos or the box open videos. Enjoying some of that. And even maybe the Stealing Solo. The legendary Stealing Solo book out there. Bear had fun with that. had fun with that. So that's what we got to look forward to. All this great stuff. But I tell you what, people, it is coming down. Cats and or dogs outside. Cats and or dogs. So Bear's going to have to probably wrap it up here for you good people. We try to do this every Wednesday and Saturday evening around 8 o'clock. So if you have the time, you know, Bear's got a little channel here, so he appreciates everybody that comes out, spends some time with Bear. You know, I mean, it's one of the worst times to be doing this stuff. I mean, forget about all the other YouTube stuff. You got sports ball, you got family stuff, you know, you got your regular TV shows or movies or whatever out there, Netflix. But you're right here with Bear, and he appreciates that so very much. So you know what? All this talk about cats and dogs. Is Made Bear hungry? Question mark? Whatever, we'll go with it. So he's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrr.